This is such this special opportunity for me to honor Yoshio Nakamura. Yosh, as we call him, is a Whittier resident and a World War II veteran who proudly served this nation during our time of crisis. Mr. Nakamura grew up in a small farm in Rosemead and El Monte, but he was put into a concentration camp along with 120,000 persons of Japanese ancestry. Mr. Nakamura was first confined at the Tulare, California racetrack, where horse stalls were converted into living quarters. He was later transported to the hot desert Gila River concentration camp. Mr. Nakamura eventually joined the 442nd Regimental Combat Team of the United States Army in order to prove his loyalty and commitment to his country. The 442nd Regimental Company Team was an all-Japanese-American unit who fought in France and Italy, earning a reputation for being a crack infantry unit, and the regiment whose men received considerable battle honors and individual medals of honor, one of the most decorated units during World War II. They were also known as the Go for Broke Regiment. After he returned from the war, he's dedicated his life to contributing to the community, especially in the arts. He's received his degree in fine arts from USC and was a devoted arts professor at Rio Hondo College for 30 years. He personally received the French Foreign Legion Award, the Bronze Star, and the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor. And I will... And when I was in Congress, it was one of the very first Congressional Gold Medal ceremonies that I participated in and witnessed. To see the 442nd receive the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor was quite an honor for me. He is truly one of our American treasures, heroes, and I am honored to be able to recognize his great achievement during the war and certainly off the battlefield. You know, all of our World War II veterans, they're in their 90s. We lose so many of them every year. And the opportunity that we have to continue to honor them and hear their stories is so important. They're the greatest generation, and it's an honor for me to get to honor you today, Mr. Nakamura. Thank you very much. I'd like to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Supervisor Janice Hahn, and particularly the rest of you supervisors, and Hilda Solis, who was a trustee at Rio Hondo College before her long journey in other things, Secretary of Labor, and now on the Board of Supervisors. I want to thank my wife, who is my greatest supporter, and she is an outstanding educator and supporter also of the Hillcrest Festival of Fine Arts, and she has some literature if any of you are interested. We have some outstanding people who came today. My neighbors, Rudy and Susana Guerrero, and his sister. They're just terrific neighbors, and Cynthia Nickel, who is a director in the foundation office at Rio Hondo College. So I'm very pleased and appreciate you here, being here. And possibly Dorothy Mershon. What? Well, yes. The great help here is Brigadier General Ruth Wong, who is representing the Veterans Administration. So we met her at the Legion of Honor ceremony in Beverly Hills on November 22nd. I wanted to say that In receiving this commendation and also the Legion of Honor Award, I'm thinking and honoring the 18,000 Japanese Americans who served in the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, and also 6,000 others who served in the Pacific War. According to General MacArthur's staff, these men shortened the war by 2 years and saved thousands of lives. And perhaps we might have even shortened the war even greater if they were allowed to join the armed forces earlier. So if you want to know a little bit more about them, there is the Go for Broke Education Center in Los Angeles on Central and First Street, and across the street is the Japanese American National Museum. So you can read and learn more about the contributions of Japanese Americans during the war. And I want to just say that in closing, that I don't want to see other people go through the experiences I had during World War II. I think it's about time we decided that we should not judge people by what they look like, by what they believe in, and who their partners are. So I just want to say that we should take an optimistic look also as some dark clouds are above us, that things will be better. And I think that's the philosophy I had, and I hope that the young people who listen to this will feel the same way, that even though some dark clouds may be over us, eventually America is a great place, and things will be right. Thank you.
Thank you.